This is a Lamborghini Espada with a body by Bertoni. This is a 4-passenger Lamborghini, so the LM002 is not the first 4-passenger vehicle that they made. If you actually look, there are 2 proper back seats. Well, you can't really tell right now because it's raining here at Lime Rock Park. This is too good to not include in this video. This is absolutely insane. Lamborghini Espada, amazing. A reason why I love this Ferrari FF, or what later went on to become the GTC 4 Lusso, is because it follows the Lamborghini Espada tradition. Now, of course, this is a body by Pininfarina. This is not a body by Bertone, 2 separate coach builders in Italy, but this is an absolute marvel to look at. I love the classic iterations of these cars. Just a wonderful, practical vehicle that Ferrari produced, which is very similar, in my opinion, to a classic Lamborghini Espada. That rear window detail is the giveaway. So look at this and take a look at this. That rear upward curvature of the window is the giveaway that there is some inspiration behind the GTC 4 Lusso as well as the Ferrari FF, and it got its original design from this Espada. Wonderful cars. Nothing greater than seeing a pack of Skittles. So if there's one clear distinction between the F bodies and the G bodies, look at the bumper designs and the long hoods of the F bodies and see what the gradual change looks like with the G bodies. Now, if anybody knows my car looks a little bit more like this one. And the fog lights will tell you what year they are. If you know your Porsches, everything started with the 356. 356s are special for many reasons, designed famously by Ferdinand Porsche. Now, if you look at the rain, you could see that I am at Lime Rock Park. And there's a lot of Porsche history here along the Samposi Strait where cars can reach excess of 150 miles an hour. It's just a great place and the shot is phenomenal. There's a nice level of energy that comes with this place and it's a fun place to be. And in the distance in that car goes Wayne Carini. So yeah, Bugatti Veyrons and Chirons are great, but this is where everything starts. This is where Ettore Bugatti got his start in engineering. And these are the types of cars that leave you speechless because you just see the level of engineering and precision when it comes to the metalwork, the leather details. No detail goes untouched. Even the turned aluminum on the firewall. Incredible. All right, so here's a little Italian automotive history. Before Enzo Ferrari was his own car company, before he started Ferrari SPA, there was Alfa Romeo. And he famously put his prancing horse on the car that he raced as a signature for good luck. The gearbox on this Maserati is sandwiched between the legs. This is awesome. And look at that Trident, right on the transmission bell housing. The car that has caught everyone's attention is this beautiful gullwing Mercedes. Well, for obvious reasons, it's a gullwing. Wow. And it's next to a CLK GTR, which is the modern race car that was produced for homologation. My favorite detail about this Porsche race car, this is a 1981 Porsche 962. But what's special about it is it's got a motor by Andiel. They built the Turbo S2s on the 964s, and Andiel Racing, they just took things up a notch when it came to turbo production. These things could not be beat. If you're a fan of the Safari cars and the Paris to Dakar Rally, this is where it began. Now, I've been growing obsessed with these things lately, and you could park it in New York City because look at these bumpers. So if you like what Lee Keen is making down in Atlanta, this is the design inspiration. The 4-pod headlights, as well as the recessed mirrors. Just awesome. Sing Racing. Now you can see this car racing regularly here at Lime Rock. This car is phenomenally built. Just an amazing, amazing car. Incredibly fast. All right, so this is a 275 Gtb Nart Spider. There's only one of 10 ever made. Luigi Canetti, famous here in Connecticut for being one of the famous Ferrari importers, and he was given a dealership by Enzo Ferrari because he famously won for him many, many times, especially here in America. Made Ferrari a ton of money, so Luigi Canetti got dibs on any type of car that he wanted. So there were 10 convertibles that were made. This one is actually a real car. This is absolutely incredible. It's almost like insane seeing this in real life. A little fun thing about these Nart Spiders, Ralph Lauren has one. I think his is red. Steve McQueen tried buying one after he crashed, but he was obsessed with this car. The design is just incredible. Wow, wow, wow. Insane. SCRS. 911 SCRS. What is this, like 1 of 10? 1 of 22, Jesus. This green is speaking to me. This blue is also speaking to me. This is phenomenal. There's not a bad car on this entire track.
Have as many cars as we'd like.
Wayne Carini in action. Wayne Carini is a legend, but my favorite thing about him is what he does for autism awareness. I started my career in education as a special education teacher, so this speaks to my heart.
Had a better guy do it, and Sterling Moss was the seconder. So
yeah, I'm glad you got to see it.
Oh my God, yeah. If you've been living under a rock, let me tell you about Jim Glickenhaus. He is the most important modern-day automotive manufacturer, challenging the status quo. By tapping into what enthusiasts enjoy, he is able to generate an amazing product that is competitive, useful, and absolutely amazing. Having an opportunity to speak with him was an absolutely incredible experience due to his genuine demeanor.
16 here, one of which is not theoretical.
These Glickenhaus cars are absolutely amazing. If you were watching this year's coverage of the 24 Hours of Le Mans, you would have seen a car similar to this one attaining positions 4 and 5 on the grid. And Toyota had won overall victories, but they got 4 and 5, which is a huge accomplishment considering that the car had crossed the finish line within 24 hours, which is a testament to the durability, especially on the first try. This is an enthusiast-driven brand, and there's not a nicer guy in the world than Jim Glickenhaus. An amazing guy. So I am here at Lime Rock Park walking the perimeter of the track, actually walking the entire length of the track, and it is an amazing day. It's just amazing reconnecting with people after such a long time, and I'm really glad to be here. And keep watching. Yeah, there's more. I wish you could smell the gas. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the fabulous Hudson Hornet, made famous by Joe Wilcox. This is really, really cool. Wow. This is amazing. I'm looking at the elevation changes, and you could see how technical this track really is. You could see how many cars have crashed into that wall because they're just coming in way too hot. This is not what I imagined as a car that would race at Lime Rock, but it is definitely cool. Really love the Brett Van Lotus. Amazing. The most fun you could have with the least amount of machine. This cycle cart. This modern Jaguar is looking really good. Wow. Rest in peace, John Fitch. John Fitch was the guy who was responsible for the construction of this racetrack. He was a pioneer in safety. He was famous for being one of the amazing Le Mans race car drivers. He was a person who was obsessed with safety after that Le Mans crash. He was an auto racing highway safety ambassador. John Fitch, he was the man. This has to be one of the more beautiful cars that we have here today. This classic Ferrari. Unbelievable. Classic Ferrari. Does not get better than this. American version. European version. Now I love this one a lot. Wow. It's my old car. I love these old Mercedes, especially the W123 coupes. My favorite modern Mercedes is the E63 wagon. Performance, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Performance that you just don't expect. But the only clue is hidden behind the wheels with those brake calipers. Only way to tell that this will blow the doors away from the competition. The best thing you can ever do if you want to sell a Porsche, drive it to a car event, because it's proving one thing. The car can move, it is driving. The fact that this guy drove it to this event is proving that the car is in motion, meaning that everything works. The chances are of the car not working is less than likely. The fact that the car is moving, it is in motion, the owner is here, he's an enthusiast, he did all the things to take care of the car. It's kind of checking off all the boxes. So if the car is driving and it's not locked away in a garage and you have to invite people to your house, this is kind of the best way to prove that the car is working and it is in motion. Before I knew it, it was time to leave. Lime Rock Park is heaven on earth for the automotive enthusiast. If you ever have a chance, make it a point to come visit. It is an amazing place. Thank you for watching.